I feel like that we've been talking about it, and now the Super Bowl's here. It's time. You feel it. It's like palpable here in Miami. How excited and how special is it for it to be here?
It's such an amazing place. First of all, the NFL is the 100th year.
Yeah.
It's right here in Miami. I mean, we can make the case it should be in Miami every year because this is tailor-made. Miami's tailor-made for the Super Bowl. And I know Jennifer's excited, our family's excited. You have two great teams. You have perfect weather.
Yes.
You have the ocean. What else can you ask for?
Well, let me say, I got a couple things I can ask you for. First of all, I know that you've seen the set from start to finish. What are we in for on Sunday during halftime?
I mean, it's going to be an unbelievable show. I was just in the building a couple days ago, and the energy, the magic, I mean, you can just feel the importance and the magnitude of the game. But what's really great is when you're going to have Shakira and obviously you're going to have Jennifer, and there's so many surprises that you're going to be blown away by. And the fact that you can only see this on Fox, and along the way, besides this Dan Marino, I'm going to be doing live hits.
I heard.
From the house and from the locker room, prepping everybody, just a little insight of what Jennifer's up to.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're going to start first thing in the morning at home.
At
like
home.
when she you're going to wake her up like, Jen, live, it's me.
Yeah. Well, not live, because if we go live, she'll throw me out of the house, but something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I want the fans at home to be able to capture on our socials and on Fox all the things that happen before the big moment.
I love
right?
that.
Yeah.
I love that. So we can get like on the ride in, what you got, what she's thinking, what you're talking about.
There'll be a lot of surprises. I think you're right on the money. You're very hot, not warm. You're hot, and that's exactly some of the things we'll be doing.
I love that. She's told me before how much of a grounding force you are for her and a calming force, especially when she's in those moments of like the madness. So how have you been doing that for her, in this moment? I know she's excited, but she, billions of people are watching.
That's right. That's right. One of the things we've done is not overbook ourselves. I mean, it's really important. It's so easy to just fill up the schedule.
Sure.
And what happens is you don't enjoy it. We've actually give ourselves some time to breathe and let things sit and really enjoy everything the Super Bowl comes. It's not just sports. I mean, you have like mothers and grandmothers and little kids, everybody. You'll have 150 million people watching on Fox. And she's so proud. This has been a lifelong dream for Jennifer. She's worked so hard, and I cannot wait to see it.
Speaking of little kids, she's given us some little hints along the way, which I like about sharing with us. Rehearsal with a lot of kids around. Now, will we see your and Jennifer's kids in the halftime show as well?
I think you have great info. I think there's exactly what you said, and I'm going to leave it right there because...
Well, Emmy was at practice she was at rehearsal the other day.
If you keep this interview up, I'm going to be demoted to Uber driver and security for Jennifer. So I think it's going to be great.
You've told me that you're security anyway.
I'll tell you one clue. You'll see something on Fox you've never seen before.
Is this Alex the big kid? I mean, you just got to play with your idol.
I just lived out a lifelong dream. I mean, with one of my heroes, Dan Marino, obviously growing up right here in Miami. He got here in the mid-'80s, and he just lit this city on fire.
Yeah. And I read once where you said when you met him when you were a 14-year-old kid, your heart stopped.
It did. I was actually stalking him because I knew he had the Dan Marino show at the Town and Country Mall. And I literally was like behind a car, and when I saw him walk, I got out and I made my move. I came to him with a football, and I was actually 13, and he put his arm around me, and I was like your size. He put his arm around me, and he goes, "Man, you're a good-looking kid. You're gonna do big things in this world." I gotta tell you, I went home and I told my mom, I said, "Mom, I'm gonna do big things because
come on.
my hero told me I can do big things." And that Dan for me has always been one of the guys that I've loved for
So what
forever.
do you tell that 13-year-old kid then today?
It reminds me the power that we have, right? And the platform that we sit in. And we can take that power and do a lot of good with it. And just the power of words, the power of taking that extra moment, not just signing, but making the eye contact and just a few encouraging words. My goodness, it can go so long for the next generation.